at 5 degrees to the left. The shadow of the fan is vibrating on the wall, and I'm counting every breath like a theft. The coffee in this chip ceramic cup smells like copper and iron and rain. I'm staring at the wood grain on the floor, trying to remember my own name. Everything is sharp, but it doesn't feel real, like a photograph left in the sun. The gravity is heavy in the center of the room, and I'm tired before I've even begun. I'm checking the locks, but I'm already inside, and the light through the blinds is too loud. I'm a ghost in a hoodie, just killing the time, waiting for the shape of a cloud. Warped, everything is warped. The sun came up crooked. I'm staring at the white paint on the wall, tracing the shadow that isn't there at all. The room is bright, the morning is clean, but I'm looking through a dirty screen. It's like an old display left on too long, static image where it doesn't belong. I blink hard, try to force a reset, but the pixels haven't faded yet. I try to sleep it off, try to look away, but the brightness was maxed out yesterday. Now every face I see has a double exposure, a high contrast, lack of closure. It's just burning, a ghost in the glass, a glitch in the gray. I close my eyes, but the artifacts stay. It's not a haunting, it's a hardware flaw, loop recording of the things I saw. Yeah, it's just burning, stuck on the screen, just burning. I'm pouring coffee into a clear glass cup, but I see the red whenever I fill it up. My brain's got a refresh rate that's lagging behind, overheating in the back of my mind. I'm talking to you, I'm not in my head, but I'm watching the replay of the unsaid. The cache is full, the system is slow, and the image is stuck in an afterglow. They say if you leave it long enough, the phosphor fades, the edges break up. But I've been staring at the sun too long, and now the color balance is all wrong. The opacity is stuck at 100%. It's just burn, a post in the glass, a glitch in the gray. I close my eyes, but the artifacts stay. It's not a haunting, it's a hardware flaw, loop recording of the things I saw. Yeah, it's just burning. Can't put a cache, it's burning. So late, so late, so late. Everything I see Kelly Cash, Kelly Cash. I turned off the TV to make it start. I unplugged the fridge, I checked the lock. I'm sitting in the center of a silent room, but the air is heavy with the sonic bloom. It's not the traffic on the overpass, It's not the wind against the window glass. It's a frequency that's rising from the floor, vibrating the hinges on the bedroom door. Can you hear the hum? It's the engine still running in my blood. A low voltage flood. I'm standing still, but I'm moving fast, trying to outrun the shadow of the past. It never goes silent, it never goes numb. I just live inside the hum. My teeth are grinding to a phantom beat. I can feel the asphalt underneath my feet. The adrenaline is stuck in a feedback loop, searching for a crisis, jumping through a hoop. I try to breathe deep, try to find the ground, but the silence is the loudest sound. It's a wire pulled tight inside my chest, a high tension line that will never rest. It's the sound of the lights, it's the sound of the speed. It's the body giving me what it thinks I need. Fight or flight, freeze or run. The shift is over, but the war isn't done. Can you hear the hum? It's the engine still running in my blood. Low voltage flood. I'm standing still, but I'm moving fast, trying to outrun the shadow of the past. It never goes silent, it never goes numb. I just live inside the it's just a frequency. Just a Wipers on the glass, dragging slow, smearing the street lights in a rhythmic row. I could focus on the signs, I could read the text, I could worry about the touring coming up next. But I'm relaxing the muscle behind the eye, letting the sharpness soften and die. The intersection is just a splash of gold, story without a shape to hold. Sharp edges cut, details demand attention I don't have in my hand. So I'm dialing down the aperture tight, melting the physics of the night. Turn it into bouquet, just circles of red and white. Nothing wrong, nothing right, just floating orbs in the rain, washing out the data and the pain. If I can't read the plates, I'm not really here, just a ghost in the atmosphere. It's all just bouquet. The ambulance passing is just a streak of blue. No patient inside, no crew, just a brush stroke painted on a wet black canvas. Silence where the siren stares. I'm drifting in the lane, hovering the line, suspended in a capsule out of time. Don't ask me where I've been, don't ask what I saw. I the edge of the bed, asking me what's going through my head. I'm trying to find a word that fits, but my vocabulary calls it quits. Your hand is resting on my arm, and I know it shouldn't cause alarm, but the friction of the skin on skin is crawling where the nerves begin. It's not the heat, it's not the spark, it's just a shock in the dark. It's just static cling. You're holding on to something that isn't there, a synthetic charge in the dry air. We're stuck together by the laws of physics, not the poetry of lyrics. Peel it off, let it snap. I'm just caught in the zap. It's static cling. It's static cling. I watch the dryer spin around, clothes tumbling without a sound. That's us in the cycle, round and round. Artificial heat on the ground. I wanna feel the way I used to feel before the world became so surreal. But when you're leaning close to me, I just feel the electricity of a wire that's frayed and bare, touching water, touching air. It's annoying, it's insistent, it's persistent, it's resistant. I'm trying to shake you off, I'm trying to shake it off. It's just static cling. You're holding on to something that isn't there, a synthetic charge in the dry. We're stuck together by the laws of physics, not the poetry of lyrics. Peel it off, let it snap. I'm just caught in the zap. It's static cling. There's a court case. The city stopped breathing an hour ago. The frequency dropped to a quiet low. I'm a signal trying to find a tower, stuck in the static of the 0 hour. I'm not looking at things, I'm listening in to the noise where the silence begins. A feedback loop in a hollow wire, a spark that refuses to catch on fire. There's a court case running in the back of my mind, presenting evidence I left behind. Did you check the pulse? Did you make the call? Did you catch the slip before the fall? It's the 4 a.m. echo, 4 a.m. echo, 4 a.m. echo, 4 a.m. echo. My own voice bouncing off the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark. Every mistake has a watermark, watermark. It's loud in here, but my mouth is shut. Just a looped recording in a deep, deep rut, deep rut, deep rut. It's just the echo. Gravity feels heavier right about now. Physics is breaking its own vow. I'm holding a conversation with a ghost, or maybe just the version of me I hate the most. We're arguing over the tone of a phrase, lost in the maze of the last 3 days. Resolution is a mile away. Wait for the sun to beat it gray. Interrogation without a fact. I'm the judge and I'm the crime. Doing the time, doing the time. Is anyone there? It's just a home. Go back to sleep, 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 sleep. Go back to sleep. The horizon is a flat line drawn in chalk. I'm standing on the pavement trying to walk. The street lights flickered out one by one, giving up the ghost before the sun. The sky isn't blue, it's just a lighter shade of slate. A neutral background for the weight. The red on the stop sign is looking pale, like a rust stain on a metal rail. Let it fade to gray, dial down the saturation. I don't need the vibration of the bright yellow panic and the crimson alarm. There's a quiet kind of safety in the harm. When the color drains out, the noise goes down. I'm the only statue in this town. Fade to gray. Is eating up the street, wrapping the buildings in a white concrete. The pigeons fly like static in the air, grainy footage that doesn't really care. I hold up my hand against the light. It's translucent, almost white, no high definition, no sharp contrast, just a long exposure of the past.